The North Pole, a place where imagination knows no bounds, is where childhood dreams take root and the spirit of Christmas forever resides. The northernmost point on planet Earth. Welcome to the North Pole, a realm of ice and wonder where the earth meets the sky, and the air crackles with the spirit of adventure. Nestled at the top of the world, the North Pole stands as the Earth's crown jewel, proudly claiming the title of the northernmost point on our planet. It's not just a spot on the map, it's a feeling, an emotion, a symphony of nature's extremes. Picture this, a vast expanse of pristine whiteness, stretching as far as the eye can see. The Arctic, a region that encompasses the North Pole, is a land of extremes, where temperatures can plummet to a bone-chilling -70 degrees Celsius in northern Greenland. Your home freezer is only about -15 degrees Celsius. Yes, you heard it right. It's so cold that even snowmen wear scarves. Now let's talk about the North Pole's real estate. Not just any real estate, mind you, but Santa's North Pole. This icy paradise serves as the official headquarters for the Man in Red, where elves tirelessly craft toys and reindeer practice their takeoffs and landings. It's a festive hub where Christmas cheer is manufactured year-round, and the Aurora Borealis serves as a dazzling backdrop to Santa's workshop, the original winter wonderland. But the Arctic isn't just about Santa and his merry elves. It's a geological marvel, boasting the Arctic Ocean, the smallest and shallowest of the world's 5 oceans. But it's not as small as you think. This small ocean covers an area of approximately 14 million square kilometers. Imagine standing at the northernmost point on the planet, surrounded by ice-covered waters as far as your eyes can twinkle, a sight to behold even for old Santa himself. The Arctic is a masterclass in frozen artistry, with glaciers carving their way through the landscape like icy sculptors, leaving behind majestic formations that defy imagination. And permafrost, oh permafrost. You may picture the North Pole as a remote location in a land of snow and ice, but that isn't the case. Actually, the northernmost point on the planet is found in ice-covered waters. That means that if you dig deep enough in the Arctic, you may be able to jump right down into the Arctic Ocean. Talking about ice. Did you know that the ice of the Arctic contains around 75% of the world's fresh water? This is because most of the world's fresh water is stored in glaciers and ice sheets. Now let's talk about the Arctic's dynamic personality. This frozen wonderland doesn't just sit still. It's a living, breathing spectacle. Ice patterns shift and dance, creating an ever-changing mosaic that could put any kaleidoscope to shame. Seasons play a game of freeze tag, each taking its turn to paint the landscape in hues of white, blue, and the occasional polar bear beige. And speaking of shows, let's not forget the Arctic's celestial masterpiece, the Northern Lights. Imagine curtains of vibrant colors gracefully pirouetting across the night sky, as if Mother Nature herself is putting on the greatest light show of all time. It's a breathtaking performance that could make even the most stoic iceberg shed a frozen tear. Now stop for a second and let's rewind a bit. Do you remember when I said that the temperature can go all the way down to -70 degrees Celsius? Now you might be wondering who is the powerful person who discovered this magnificent place. But not only that, he voluntarily wanted to explore this extreme natural freezer. If you ask historians, they will say the American explorer Robert E. Peary was the first man to reach the geographic North Pole in April 1909. But as everybody knows, Santa Claus and his crew have lived there for generations before that. Actually, they are not the only ones. Many have moved into this natural freeze to call it their new home. The Arctic is home to around 4 million people. Why did they choose to live there? Probably because the North Pole is much warmer than the South Pole, or they are insane. I'll let you decide. For millennia, these stewards of the Arctic have lived in harmony with the land. Their traditional knowledge and practices a testament to their adaptability and resourcefulness. They have mastered the art of survival in this extreme environment, their ingenuity evident in their hunting techniques, clothing, and dwellings. Their stories, passed down through generations, are a tapestry of resilience, resourcefulness, and deep respect for the natural world. They speak of a symbiotic relationship with the land, where every element from the tiniest plankton to the mighty polar bear holds a vital role in the delicate balance of the Arctic ecosystem. Among the Arctic indigenous peoples, the Inuit stand out as a testament to human adaptability. Their traditional lifestyle, centered around hunting and gathering, is a harmonious dance with the rhythm of the seasons. Their igloos, constructed from blocks of snow, provide a haven from the Arctic's biting cold, while their kayaks, expertly crafted from animal skins, glide effortlessly through the icy waters. Their connection to the land extends beyond mere survival. It's a spiritual bond, a deep-rooted reverence for the natural world. They believe that every living creature, every element of the landscape, possesses an inherent spirit, a connection that demands respect and understanding. But it's not just the indigenous communities that brave the Arctic chill. Researchers, too, have carved out a niche in this icy wilderness. These modern-day explorers, armed with thermal gear and a thirst for knowledge, call the Arctic home for the sake of unraveling its mysteries. From climate scientists studying the pulse of the icy heart, to biologists decoding the secrets of Arctic flora and fauna, these researchers are the torchbearers of understanding in a realm where temperatures can plunge lower than a penguin's popularity contest ranking. And just how many researchers brave the cold, you ask? Well, it's a veritable scientific expedition up here, with teams hailing from all corners of the globe, converging like intellectual snowflakes to contribute their puzzle pieces to the grand Arctic mosaic. One of the things that they learn from this incredible place is the wildlife. Researchers have found species that choose to make the Arctic their only home. We are talking about polar bears, the undisputed king of the Arctic, the giant that can weigh up to 700 kilograms and grow up to 3 meters long. A skilled hunter who can sniff out prey from up to 16 kilometers away and swim for days without rest. He will eat everything that moves and is delicious, unlike other bears. The polar bears are almost exclusively meat eaters. Now picture the Arctic foxes, a creature of breathtaking beauty that blends seamlessly into its snowy surroundings. They have small ears and a short muzzle that helps them conserve heat. They are also very good at catching prey, and they will eat anything they can find, including rodents, birds, and even carrion. Dive beneath the frozen surface and you'll encounter the narwhals, the unicorns of the sea. Narwhals are medium-sized whales with a long spiral tusk that protrudes from their heads. The tusk is used for hunting and defense, and it is also thought to play a role in communication. But let's not forget the walruses, the blubbery beach bouncers of the Arctic scene. Walruses are highly social animals, forming large colonies that haul themselves out onto ice floes or rocky shores to bask in the sun and socialize. And who could ignore the puffin, the Arctic's own flying comedian? These social birds nest in colonies, their burrows dotting the cliffs and rocky terrain. Their comical antics, from clumsy landings to awkward waddling, bring a touch of humor to the Arctic landscape. And there you have it, fellow adventurers. Our Arctic journey has come to an end. But before you go, don't forget to hit that like button if you've enjoyed this frosty expedition into the North Pole's secrets. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time to join our expedition team and stay tuned for more chilly escapades. If you found this video as cool as the Arctic breeze, share it with your friends and family. Let's spread the frosty joy together. And hey, drop a comment below sharing your favorite Arctic fact or a chilly joke. I'll be reading through them while sipping hot cocoa by an imaginary Arctic campfire. Until next time, explorers, keep wondering, keep learning, and keep your sense of wonder as alive as an Arctic fox on an ice skating rink. See you in the next one.